Hi everyone, coming at you with a very exciting video today. So I have been lucky enough to be gifted the Cricut Easy Iron Press 2. So excited. So we're going to be doing an unboxing video and I'm going to do my first project with you. I have also been gifted lots of iron-on materials and a beautiful new pack of tools and a Easy Press mat. So we're going to unbox the Cricut Easy Press and then I'm going to do my first project with you. So I've got a plain white t-shirt here which I want to put a design on. So let's get unboxing and get started. Let's do this. You can't even see that. Should we read this first? I think so. How cute is this? Instructions. My hands. Comes in a cute little bag, which I figure is what this is for. So cute. This is what the machine looks like. Oh my god, this is so exciting. Okay, I am definitely going to be doing this design because that is the cutest thing ever. But I want to get started on the t-shirt design, so let's head over to the Cricut and get started. Okay, I'm so excited to use this machine. So I've got a design which is here. It's got two colors, so we're going to be using the black and gold vinyl to try and make a double layered project. Also my first double layer project, so a lot of firsts today. So I've got my vinyl here. I'm going to import that onto my laptop to use with the Cricut machine, and we will cut both the black vinyl and the gold vinyl, and then we get to use the Easy Press. Now because this is a double layered project, I'm going to send it as separate layers so we can cut it correctly. So what I'll do on Procreate, I'll turn off the background layer and keep one of the layers, share that to my computer as a PNG, airdrop to my Mac. That's one done, and then we will do the other layer just so when I upload them I can manipulate each layer instead of a whole project together. PNG again, airdrop to my Mac. Awesome, so those are now sent to my computer, so we're just going to head over there and get it set up for the Cricut machine. Okay, so we're going to upload both designs into Cricut Design Space. So I'm just going to So this is the first happy design. I always pick complex when I upload it in. And you can scroll around here just to check there's no other colors that you haven't deselected. Looking good, so we'll upload that in. And as we're not printing a design off, we're going to use this as a cut image only to use with our Cricut iron-on vinyl. So there's that one here. So it's quite big. I want to make it about 15 centimeters, so I might just update this. Perfect. So because we are using the gold vinyl, just so we can see between the two, I'm going to change this to a goldy color, and then we'll upload the other Be Happy design. So that's the Be Happy here. I did upload them a second ago, but I realized this section here wasn't attached, so I needed to redo it. So we'll use again as a cut And again, that's quite long, so I'm going to try and make them the same length. So we'll change that to 15. And then I'm just going to adjust it to how long I want it to be on top of this one here. So still a bit too long. How's that looking? I want to get it in that corner. Yeah. So I like the look of that. So as we're going to cut them separately on different colors, I can now drag this down just so I can put gold vinyl here and the black vinyl there, and it's not going to cut incorrectly. All right, so I'm happy with that. So now I can hit make it. As you can see, it's done it on 2 separate mats. So we're going to start with one of the vinyls and then move on to the other one. So because it is iron-on, we can hit that mirror. Same for this one. Okay, so we've put the design into our Cricut design space, and now we're going to cut it with the Cricut machine. So I've got my black iron-on vinyl here. There are ways to get the gold and the black to print on one sheet, but we're just going to keep it very simple today. First project with the new Easy Press, so I don't want to go too complex. But what we're going to do is firstly put our black iron-on vinyl shiny side down, so onto the mat, and then we'll get that cut. Before I cut it so I can put it onto the mat, I always like to check on the device how much material I need, because otherwise you're wasting material. So I've done a little snip here and a little cut there, so we're just going to cut that across. Okay, so we've cut our vinyl, which is the everyday iron-on from Cricut. So we're going to put this shiny side onto the mat. So you can't see any of the shine when you're cutting, and that's how it's going to mirror properly when it goes onto your top. So let's do that. So we've got our 2 designs now that I need to weed. So we're going to do that, and then I can use the Easy Press too. So the great thing is with the Cricut iron-on, you can see in this heat guide here, which I will link in my description, but you can click what device you have. So if you have the Easy Press Mini, Easy Press 2, or just Easy Press, and you can pick what material you have. So I've got just the everyday iron-on, but you can pick all of them, anything you want. The top that I'm going to use is a cotton poly blend, so I'm going to click on that. And then I'm using the Easy Press mat to apply it. So when I click apply, it tells me how long I need to preheat the top for, the temperature I need to use, and how many seconds. As well, it's a cool peel, so we'll be taking it off as it's cold. I was able to check the Cricut website as you saw. I did change it to Australian last second, so it is 155 degrees Celsius for 30 seconds. First off, we need to press this for 5 seconds, so in the area that I want it. So I've got my mat on the table. It says you need something at waist height, so this is the only real table I've got. So what we need to do first is press the t-shirt for 5 seconds, and I'm going to put the gold happy design on first. We'll press that for 30 seconds, then flip it for another 15 seconds on the back, as that's what Cricut wants with this Easy Press. And then we'll add the other design, so let's go. So before I get started, I've actually folded the t-shirt in half. I'm going to aim to get the design directly in the middle of the t-shirt, so we'll see how we go. I'm going to press it first in half, and then we'll get started. So I'll turn on the machine and let's go. All right, so we're going to change the temperature to 155. 30 seconds, we'll warm it up and wait till it's ready. So it's slowly warming up. Now it's ready to go. All right, so we'll press it for 5 seconds and then we'll get started on the design. All right, so we pressed it for 5. I can see where the middle of the t-shirt is now. So I might attempt to press it for another 5 with this layer up. Okay. All right, so we're going to start with the gold design. I'm going to aim to get it in the middle, but we'll see how we go. So it wants us to do 30 seconds and then flip it for 15 and then peel it while it's cool. So we'll wait for it to cool down. So we'll start with this. So I'm going to put it here, apply medium pressure, and then hold down for 30 seconds. All right. So we'll put that back. I'm just going to, looks pretty center, pretty good. So we're going to flip it and then for 15 seconds. So again, we can adjust the time. So I might turn it down 15 seconds. And again, make sure it's neat. 15 seconds. All right. All right, so we've got the first layer looking pretty good. So we'll wait for that to cool down before we peel it and before we even attach the second layer. So, okay, I think it's cool now. So we're gonna attempt to peel this one off. So you just slowly peel it back. And if you see that it's ever coming off, you can just repress it and go again. But it's looking pretty good. Perfect. So we've got our first part of the t-shirt done. So now we can do our second layer. So we'll put it back over the mat. And then you can just line up this Be Happy where you want it on the design. So I want it under that Y, like so. Right, so I'll press that down exactly where I want it. And again, we're going to do the same thing. So 30 seconds on the front, 15 seconds on the back, and cool peel. So let's do that. All right, and then we're just going to flip it over. And I will change the time to 15 seconds. And hold it down. Okay. So we can turn that off now because it's very hot. But let's have a look. So here's the design. We're just going to wait for it again to cool down before we peel it, but it's looking so good. So here's my new t-shirt. So happy with how that worked out. Be happy, so happy. I had so much fun making that. I'm already obsessed with the Easy Press 2. I cannot wait to make more projects. If there's anything you'd like to see, please let me know. But otherwise, I'll see you next time. Bye!